4 years old, and this is how my parents told me, and this is how our relationship is today. Complete androgen insensitivity syndrome runs in my family. So my mom has 6 sisters, 7 girls in total. 3 have the same condition as me. If you have complete androgen insensitivity syndrome, it means you have XY chromosomes seen in males, but our bodies can't respond to testosterone at all. So instead, we develop externally female. We don't have any internal female reproductive organs. No fallopian tubes, no ovaries, no uterus, nothing. But we do have internal testes. So when I was 4 years old, in 1989, my mom knew she could be a carrier of this gene that can cause this, but she didn't know if I had it because you couldn't tell by looking at me. So she took me to the doctor and had them do a karyotype test, which is a blood test, to see what chromosomes I had. And when it came back, their little girl had XY chromosomes, typically seen in males. Our family doctor, locally, Kalamazoo, Michigan, had never had a patient with this. Had never met an intersex person, ever. So when I was about 7, 8 years old, and my mom and dad come in and ask my sister, can you go play for a little bit in your room? We need to talk to Jackie. They snap the TV off and they tell me, you have a thing going on where you're like your aunts and you won't be able to have children someday. You could adopt them like your one aunt has, but you will not be able to have a baby in your belly. And it's going to change a few other things as you develop, as you get older, but we can't change it. This is just who you are. And when you're older, like 16, 15 years old, you're going to have a surgery. I immediately remember feeling this sense of shame. Like, I don't want to talk about this. That's how early the shame from being intersex is. It's like the second I learned about it. And I didn't even understand any of the chromosome stuff. I didn't understand I had testes. I just was told I had to remove something from my belly. So they left and said if I ever need to talk to them about it, that they were there. And we never really talked about it again. When I was 15, we had my testes removed. I didn't know what was going on. I did not know why I was having that surgery. I knew they said it could become cancerous someday if I didn't remove them, but that was it. I didn't really ask any questions. I just knew that I had to have it done. I didn't know they were testes. They kept using the term gonads, which I literally thought it meant dead ovary.